Attention all units, attention all units. This is Sergeant Stadenko. Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko. We are changing from a Code 3 direct pursuit to a Code 347. Completely lost due to incompetence.
Delicious again, Peter.
Aloha. Aloha, Manchester. Welcome to Manchsterdam. My name is Peter White. I'm here with Joel Elber, who actually, you're in the game for alderman, man. We'll talk about that a little bit later on the show. But first, I want to announce Peter Telge is here for Summerfest over at Arms Park.
Coming up?
Granite State Brewers Association.
Yes.
Coming up?
Yeehaw.
What's the date?
Saturday, July 25th.
Nice.
Noontime, right?
12 to 5, yeah.
12 to 5.
Yeah.
It's going to be great this year. Great.
It was funny last year because we helped you out a little bit. And
think
when
you
we
should
were
continue
going to
your
get that
service.
fencing.
Yes.
When we were going to get that fencing to on Friday night,
Yeah.
and you gave us your truck, and we had to go up to Parks and Rec and get the
My truck's
city
never been the
fencing.
same, yeah.
That's what Joel says all the time. When
I was
drive
wondering
his
what
car.
happened to him.
Well, the thing is, he downshifts too much.
No, you know what happened though? Joel, we were picking up some of that fencing, and it hadn't been touched all summer, so there was plenty of bees' nests inside the
Yeah.
hollow thing.
I've
So
done it
Joel
100
is
times.
picking one up, and I watched a bee's nest actually fall out of it, and I yelled, "Moose, get out of there!" And I never
I
saw
thought that second I ran like hell.
They may
Yeah.
have thought that you were like the father bee, though. You kind of look like a bee.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I can,
No, don't look at him. Don't
He
see-
buzzes around, I'll tell you
He
that.
does. He
I do
buzzes
a mean
around.
sting.
I know you do.
Yeah, that's what Shirley says.
Yeah. I give her the stinger.
You give her the stinger.
I give her the stinger. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And in the nose, everything that she wants, she can, I'm available.
So basically, Shirley can have her way with you at any time.
You got that right.
Of course that should happen. Every woman should have a chance to have any way with any man at any time.
But I'm a morning
That's
person.
the way it
though.
goes. Like,
No.
I don't care if they use me in the morning, the afternoon. If my honey pie says,
What do you?
I'm ready to go.
You sound like Bill Cosby or something.
No,
like
yeah.
a Quaaludes, whatever.
No, I'm talking about the wife, not every other woman
All right,
in the
all
world.
right, all right,
Like,
just-
no!
So we got the Summerfest up in the back,
Summerfest.
Peter.
Yes.
This is the second year.
Yes, second annual, and it's going to be annual for a while. Summerfest, which is there's a lot of great things about this festival. Which there's a lot of brew fests around the state, around the country. The one thing that makes this so special is it's all New Hampshire beers. 30, I think we're up to 32 or 33 New Hampshire breweries, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly.
Over
That's great.
100, 120, 130 different New Hampshire beers. Just New Hampshire.
Wow.
Right.
This is cool. You don't find this kind of like state kind of beer fest run any place. It's just all New Hampshire.
So for having it explode like that, you know,
Well, yeah, I mean the whole industry is exploding.
So,
right.
so it benefits New Horizons
And that's
right
the
here
other
in
great thing
Manchester.
about this. I mean,
Right?
all the brew festivals that we go to, they don't benefit anyway. A lot of people make money on them.
Right.
There's one on tap at the Verizon, which I'll attend, which is a great one. And they're in it to make money. There's there's a lot of them around the state. They make money on it. This one, we make money for the homeless people. All of the brewers around the state actually donate their beer.
Yeah.
And what we do is an association. We give them that's their membership for the year. if you donate your beer to this festival that goes to New Horizons, we give you your membership. That's your fees for the year. So it worked. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a great thing. And, I'm on the board of both.
Very good.
Been on them for a while. And, obviously I believe in New Horizons, and for the homeless people, I always need a hand. And, and everybody was all like, last year, like, oh, we can't do a beer festival for the homeless people. I'm like, why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
that's what I say.
Yeah, but
Why
during
not?
the holidays was it Thanksgiving
Well,
and Christmas?
I
we
do.
opened up.
I do that.
Millie's?
I've done that for 23 years. That's
Yeah,
another
that's
story,
another
another
story.
time.
We'll have you back on in Thanksgiving.
Yeah, okay.
This
No, it's
way-
Christmas, by the way.
This one, yeah, it's Christmas. But
Oh,
this
you
one-
closed for Thanksgiving?
No,
You don't
Christmas
let the homeless
morning,
in
I
for
fed the
Thanksgiving?
homeless for 23 straight
Okay.
years.
Exactly.
But that's another story. That's not what we're
All
talking
right.
But this one, if people discard the homeless because they think they're just all, mental people. But there are so many people that have had the rug pulled out of them, whether it's Obamacare or their job or whatever happened. You know what I mean?
That doesn't.
It's
Some
crazy.
people are just like normal people, like you and me, and they hit a point in their life, and something happens, and they just kind of like
They
give up.
lose their
They give
house.
up.
They lose everything.
It's unfortunate. I'll say this because he won't see it, but one of my roommates in college, one of my best friends that I went to college with, and feels very sad about this. He lives in Tampa, and he is now a homeless person. And
Wow.
it just breaks my freaking heart because the guy's intelligent.
Right.
He had a great job, but you know what happened? He got into this rut. His girlfriend broke up with him. His dog died. He lost his job, and then he just kind of gave up.
Yeah, gave up.
And it was nothing more than that.
Are you talking about me?
No, this is a really good friend. This is serious.
No, I know.
He is one of my best friends. He was at my
Okay.
wedding party.
All right.
And I feel so horrible about it. And
What do you do? What's he doing down in Tampa? Just like to
I've
work
been
or
trying
something?
to contact him. I've actually offered him a job up here, which
Okay.
my wife thinks I'm crazy for doing.
Right.
But
Right.
I've offered him a job. I told him he can live in one of my cottages. I'll put you up. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. I mean, he's lost
not
his...
ready to make the
No,
move.
and that's just like
Not
you were
ready.
talking like... These aren't like, some people have problems with drugs or alcohol or things like that. Some people do. There's no doubt about it. And that's one of the reasons they become homeless. But some
Right.
people, I mean, I don't know if you remember the guys walking around Manchester. They called him the professor. He was pushing.
Yes.
Yeah. He was a college professor. And then one day he just kind of snapped and he became homeless. It happens to some people, and there's, Charlie Sherman's been on before, and he can tell you stories and stories about people that just went through tough times and they lost their jobs. And
Right.
people have visited the shelter for just a short period of time. They were really good people. They had really good jobs for a long time, and they had to just go to the shelter for a short time to.
New Horizons definitely is no BS. It definitely
they
helps
do.
people.
It's the real deal.
It is the real deal.
We've done a few walks against hunger and
Yeah, but the things
I
they
worked
do,
there
there's
for-
so many things they do. Besides
Joe
feeding the homeless,
volunteered.
putting them up at night, trying to help them get jobs. I mean, they work with the vets, the VA and stuff. There's a lot of things they do. So, I mean, it's a really great organization. And it was a little bit of convincing to be done to talk, convince the brewers in New Hampshire, hey, let's do this for homeless. And some of the brewers, will say, hey, let's do it for ourselves. And I said to them, what do we need the freaking money for? What are we going to advertise ourselves? Yeah, we all want to sell. We all want to sell more beer.
Right.
There's no
Great
doubt about it.
advertising.
And we want to sell beer, but you know what? We're all competing against each other. We want to sell to outer markets. So, last year we gave New Horizons $11,000.
awesome.
And I got to be honest, I did, the majority of that work myself with help from a few people. Bill Herlica and Stacy and a couple other people helped me. But this year I said, I need help. And I got some help. We hired a Brewfest director, Marty Fornero. She's a great girl. And Jen Hakuna, great girls. They're working with me to help promote this. We're going to get some more sponsors. I finally got New Horizons to jump on board this. Because last year they didn't do anything. They were like, I don't know if I want to be involved in this. It's
Yeah, but
beer.
it's not
I don't know if
you know
I'm
what's
beer.
funny?
Well,
But
don't forget the Manchsterdam crew. Well,
no, but you know what?
volunteer and-
Everybody's, it just, people were all skeptical.
Yeah.
And after last year, when they gave them a chunk of money, I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't be so skeptical and let's jump on board. And the thing, what I'm trying to present to the brewers and to the New Horizons is if we really work hard, and I firmly believe this, that in 4 or 5 years, we can make that festival 50,000 people, and we can make $500,000.
Right.
Seriously, there's a festival in
It's
Vermont.
how you build it.
The
You're
Vermont
right.
Festival, which does it for Vermont, they don't do it for charities, but they do it for Vermont. Last year they made over $1 million profit. They have a 3-day festival. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like 6 sessions. They have 300,000 people come through their doors. You know, this has been building for 10 years, so or maybe in 20 years. But
That what's funny is we were down there. You let us hang out last
Isn't it
year,
great?
did the whole thing, and we tried some of those brewers. I mean, the marketing that goes into it, and it's cool. There's all these little quirky little brewers down there, and I'm going to tell you, but by the time I tested maybe 10 or 12 of those, because they're small little
only
cups.
2-ounce samples. So
2-ounce samples.
10 samples is only 20 ounces. That's a beer and 4 ounces.
I felt like I was at Riverfest.
Yeah.
No, he felt like Richie Cunningham when he came home hammered, and the father goes to him, "What did you drink?" He says, "Nothing, just these little cups
tiny
like
cups."
this." "Well, how many did you have?" He says, 75.
That's a great show, Happy Days. I texted Joe last
Yeah,
night.
you did,
I
yeah.
said I'm watching. Happy Days is on a MeTV on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, I did watch
Really?
it. I text you
I
back.
haven't seen that in years.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Happy
do
Days
remember
is
that.
I
great.
don't talk to these guys.
Happy Days is a great show, man.
No, talking about this, beer fest. I think Boston just said they had 130 vendors.
Oh, yeah. You know, I go to
To a
the
big
Great
event.
American Beer Festival
Oh, yeah?
in Denver.
Yeah.
In
that's
Denver,
not-
in Denver,
Yeah. Oh,
Colorado,
thought
the
it
biggest
was
beer
so.
festival in America, they put 70,000 people through their doors. They have over 1,500 breweries, over 5,000 different beers to try. And I was there, and I tried to try as many as I could. And I go after certain styles. As a brewer, you try to try styles that you do or that you want to try or things like that. So I have some
Yeah.
beers that have won some
You got
medals.
some-
My
yeah,
Scotch
yeah.
ales won a gold medal. My oatmeal stouts won a gold medal. My cream ales won 9 medals. So I try to find
is
beers
that?
like that.
Yeah.
And I try to try them to see what other people are doing and see why they're winning and try to find the medal winners.
So you can still kick their ass.
Well, no, it's, you'd like to try other
No,
beers. You
yeah.
know what's great, though? I got to tell you a story. This is, I'm sitting at our booth, and a brewer from Dogfish Head comes to my booth. He tries my beers, and he goes, tries my pumpkin ale, and he goes, "God damn you." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You suck." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Your beer kicks my ass."
Yeah.
I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "It's so much better than my beer."
That
And that's coming from a national
Yeah.
brewery, Dogfish Head, that's
Yeah.
like one of the main brewers in the country.
Now, you just came up
Which
with a
is
new
a-
one.
We have a bunch of new ones. We have Zeus's
Yeah.
Belgian Wit, which is a great summer ale, which is out now.
Now we talked about a Manchsterdam beer, did we? Did we not?
We did not, but
No, we did. The last time I talked to
I
you.
may have had too many beers before you.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
no, but the new beers you have are available right now at Millie's.
Yeah, well, I got a bunch, and actually, we're distributing in Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and we're in like 150 stores in New Hampshire. I'm just distributing very slowly, kind of growing slowly.
Yeah, you got to, because you don't want to take the big bite
I'm
in case.
working
you
a
know.
lot of things. So are all the other brewers in New Hampshire doing the same thing. We're all growing.
Exactly.
Everybody's expanding. There's more breweries opening.
Yep.
It's phenomenal. I mean, it's good, and it's like we're all looking at it going, "This is great that we're expanding, and the craft beer industry is exploding, and the domestic beers are going."
Yeah.
And the craft beer is going like this, and that's all great.
But you
When's it
can
going to level
still-
off? We all wonder.
We don't worry about leveling it off. Right now, we worry about everything that you are talking about. We can go to your Millie's.
Hey,
and-
Millie's is
and have
watching
it,
tonight,
right?
guys. So everyone
How do
out
you
there
know?
at Millie's.
Hey, Millie's.
Millie's, everybody.
No, but
Look in that one. Look in that camera right there.
All your new beers are
Millie's.
there to try right
Yeah,
now.
we got 19 on top, which is
right,
crazy.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
We got a lot of good beers.
Yeah.
I've been there for 22 years, 23 years.
Yeah.
I was the second brewery to open. It's, and it's cool. I was like struggling for a long time, and still I struggle every day. But
Well, of course, you're
but-
always going to work.
know,
and I remember you and you had
Pay the bills.
regular hair.
everybody thought it was crazy. Opening this brewery, putting $500,000 in brewery equipment, and everybody thought it was nuts. And I had friends of mine that are distributors told me, you're crazy. This will never work. You
And
gotta.
voila.
So you
It
started.
has
But you know
Listen,
what,
you
Peter?
started. You
Other-
started 22 years ago.
Yeah.
You said that's when you officially became a brewer? Because you had a couple other ventures before that
Yeah,
in
High
Manchester.
Five and Christopher's, yeah.
Now let's talk about Christopher's real quick.
Christopher's.
I was a young. I don't think
ever
I
go
ever
there?
went there. No, I was a young kid.
No,
You went
did.
there.
I'm going to tell you. I'm
Went
going to see
there.
if you remember this.
Headshot played there. I think you were the first
I was
band you
with
had.
I was with some friends one time.
You were
that worked
so
at-
young then.
T.
I was young. Tell that.
I was with some friends one time, and you know where the Alexander's parking lot
Yeah.
is, and we were
Alexander's.
we threw. Never went into Christopher's. Didn't even know you owned it at the time, so I'm sorry from what I'm about to say. But we were shooting bottle rockets at your customers.
Nice.
Coming out of Christopher's.
That's awesome.
Me and a couple of friends, and I'm not going to mention their names: Chris Joyce, Angelo Caragianis.
Nice.
No names.
Nice.
No names.
Did you hit anybody?
No.
Oh, no, they skipped off.
No.
There are a few customers I wish you would have hit.
We
but-
got chased.
Oh, yeah.
Did
We
you?
did get chased.
by my
and we got
doorman or
away.
the cops? Or?
No, Mark
know.
tells.
Well, Mark wasn't running too fast.
No, he
so-
could
This is
run
back
then.
He good, yeah.
This is back in like the we were like, it was in between like high school and being 21. So we had, we were just driving
So that was
around.
like
having
90
Oh, that
fun.
was the place to
Was
go.
that like 91?
I opened it in 1984.
Wow.
So it's 80.
84 to 89 was Christopher's.
Yeah, so it's
89 to
89.
99
So
What was
it's
it all about?
85.
What kind of cuisine was there?
Oh, it was basic bar cuisine.
Yeah,
I came up from Florida where I did I was marketing major and I did a whole study on opening a restaurant, and I basically copied my thesis and opened up a restaurant. It was kind of nouveau, kind of pub food and stuff, and a bar that did everything.
Now, what's the deal with WMUI? You going on there once a month to cook?
What?
Because I seen
I'll
you
be
like a
there
couple
Friday the
weeks in.
24th.
Oh, okay.
Not this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah.
I'll be making chicken wings for
chicken wings.
Summerfest,
Yeah.
That's great.
I love that segment.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Do
at
you
the
I used to
diner
go on
with-
all the time.
Do you need someone to give a chicken wing to, take a bite and go, "These are so great"?
Okay,
And fall
so
down?
Christopher's opened up when that whole plaza opened up. Dawn Sports Center. Was that Dawn's North Country?
Dawn's, yeah.
North Country.
right, yeah.
That was the original building.
Original,
that
yeah.
was right.
Remember that? Yeah.
Todd's video was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Todd's video. Wow. So that was all new. So after Christopher's, I'm not going to ask you why it
1989
closed.
opened-
You
No,
opened the High Five
yeah,
restaurant. Let's
opened
talk
High
about
Five.
that for a sec.
High Five on top of a
The
building.
best place to see a thunderstorm.
Oh my God, a sunset,
Oh,
fireworks.
yeah.
You shitting
Oh,
me?
my gosh.
I mean, kidding me?
And then, of course,
I think you said shipping. Anyway.
Shipping? Are you shipping me?
John Eric on
and
the-
of course
on the
another great venue for head shop.
Hey, you played at every one of my
I
clubs.
DJ'd up there a couple
Did you? The
times.
High Five?
Yes.
For what, a wedding?
Yeah, some weddings.
Nice.
I did it with.
God.
No, it was just me. I took. Yeah, no, you had a house DJ, Dan Buckner.
Paul Cormier used to DJ up
Dan Buckner was his name.
Dan Buckner used to play for me down at
Also,
at
and he
Millie's.
DJ'd at the High Five, but he went on someplace with his girlfriend or wife at the time, and he asked me to take because he was a house.
Gothtown?
He was a resident DJ on like some night there, and I took over one night. It was a whatever. It was a fun time though.
Yeah.
Good
It was a
time.
great
Good
place.
time.
I mean,
We had always
unfortunately,
fun.
they put me out of business, but
Yeah, it was too much fun.
I put $1 million into the building, and they were sick of me.
So now you just live
So
there.
they've had now an empty.
Now you just
now-
live up there, right?
No, I wish I did.
Oh,
That
no,
was-
no, no.
Howard put that place up there. What's his name? The guy from Jackpack.
Yeah, I still
And
up
you can
there,
rent
right?
it for $12,500 a month.
So he doesn't live there all the time.
It's a joke.
That's too bad.
It's a joke. The building is out of state people that just took me for a ride, and it was unfortunate.
Wow, that's too bad. Well, so
But
then
he moved
But
on.
I moved on to the
That's
Stark
right.
Brewing Company,
That's
which is
right.
originally opened as Stark Mill Brewery in '94.
the old waterfront.
The old waterfront.
Right,
The
exactly.
old waterfront, exactly.
We played there too.
Hey, Don.
Harry Moy.
Don,
Of course.
let's open the phone lines. Tell the callers the number.
Susquehanna. 222-5000. No, I'm not sure what the number is.
I'll tell you the number. It's 413-0 223. Why? Oh, yeah, we don't have it on like the other shows. Because I asked John.
It should be
oh, no,
on
it
the
is
screen. Why isn't it on the screen,
I'm
John
looking
Eric
at the
O'Neill?
TV in the other room, and it is on.
John Eric
for the
O'Neill,
listeners.
put it on the screen.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
Special guest in-house.
Sorry,
Peter
Louis
Telge.
is on a boat, or else he'd be calling.
Oh, yeah. I think you're
Chucky
here
may have
for
gone
it.
back to Florida.
No,
Yeah,
He's in Cape Cod.
he arrived today at Saratoga.
Did he say? Oh, Saratoga. He's up
Yeah,
to the
he's
racetrack.
back. He's back in action.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened at the high five? That you can talk about on television.
Oh, wait. You mean during hours or after
That was
hours?
a big
I'll tell you a crazier story.
That was a big
There we
play.
I got a crazy story.
There we go.
So I ended up leasing an apartment on the 17th floor, or 16th floor, right beneath it, in the corner apartment. I had security cameras on, and one night I remember it was Halloween night. So I get up to take go to the bathroom, and I look in the camera, and there's somebody in my restaurant. It's like 4 a.m. I look at the camera. I'm like, what the hell?
Hold
Focus
that
in.
thought, Mr.
Oh my
Telge.
God, it's a good story.
Yeah, first tonight on Amsterdam.
Thank you.
Get a caller.
It's John Eric O'Neill.
Hi.
All right.
Are you there, caller?
They wanted to hear the story.
All right, good.
So I get up, I see this guy in the kitchen in my restaurant, a kitchen camera. So I go upstairs, and what I did is I put on this shaving robe that I had. It's just kind of a loincloth that just buckles around, no bottom and stuff.
Right.
I run upstairs because I was freaking out.
Part of the Charlton Heston
I go
collection.
upstairs. The guy has the service elevator completely full of food, booze, steaks, prime ribs, salmon, fish, packed to the hilt with all my stuff. And there's a girl there. And I go, you guys are screwed. And I get on the phone, I call the cops, and the guy tries to take off. And I go, you're not going anywhere. And we get in a little tussle.
Okay.
I knock him down on the ground, and I'm sitting on him with my loincloth. I'm sitting on him. And
Yeah, but you're
his
adrenaline.
girlfriend's punching me in the back. I go, you guys aren't going anywhere, so you're going to...
At that point,
You have to
though,
wait till... So I
your adrenaline had
Oh,
to be
yeah.
going so hard,
Crazy.
so there's no way you could lose.
Crazy. So I get the cops to come up. They get the guy. We get all the stuff back. He puts up bail, jumps bail, never saw him again. But I caught the guy with thousands of dollars. He had the full elevator, the service elevator. What happened was we found out his buddy ended up being one of the concierges who had the key, gave him a key
Get
to
him
get
in.
up to the restaurant.
Get
We went
him
up there in
in,
the
yeah.
middle of the night, and if I hadn't woken up and saw the
Had to take a
camera,
leak. Holy cow.
he would have got away with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of food. He had cases and cases of beer and wine and liquor.
Amazing.
He had all my prime ribs. He had
I know that service elevator you're talking
Yeah, it
about that
opens
goes
in
out
the
into
back.
Yeah.
out in the
opens-
garage,
right,
the parking garage.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest stories there. And
We used that for head shows.
I get up, and I was a black belt, and this guy was bigger than me, and I said, "You're not leaving." "Yes, I am. You're not stopping me." And his girlfriend, and I took him down. And then he's like, "I'm going to press charges." I said, "For what?" "Sitting on your
For
chest with
penile
with my
implant on my body because you're only wearing a
yeah." I was
shower robe.
and the unfortunate thing, he jumps bail and leaves. Never even had a case against the guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah. So that was one of the crazy. You asked
High
me
five
Why?
is a
Still
cool
hanging,
place.
hanging over his head.
Yeah.
Still hanging
What?
over his head.
My salon?
No, the only.
It actually,
case.
even if you'd ever even went to the High Five, it was definitely a fixture
Ah,
in
the
the city.
fireworks, the sunsets.
It was the late '80s, early '90s. There was a big, giant pink sign at the top of
Yeah,
the building that
remember
said
that?
the High Five Restaurant, and it
we
was just.
I
cool
had a
looking
collection
then.
of sunsets from that I took pictures of.
I'm sure.
Just blew. I mean, just
It was
phenomenal.
beautiful. We had a blast at that place.
Phenomenal.
Oh, we used to go there even when we.
All right,
the time we
T.
could.
Hi, you're next tonight on Amsterdam.
Yeah, I want to talk to Peter.
Yeah, he's right
Which
here.
one? We got two Peters tonight.
Peter Towles.
Yes,
Of course.
Yeah, caller. Caller, turn your TV down.
What can I do for you, my friend?
You're on the air right now.
No.
Don't-
Hey, Peter.
Yes.
Yes.
Peter, the only thing that's better than your ribs is my hot sauce on your ribs.
If you know what I'm saying.
Really? Have I ever used your hot sauce on my ribs?
Sounds like
Yes,
you have.
do.
I do.
Over at the old front runner.
No, this is for Peter at the Stark Mill Brewery. I'm the guy that gives him his hot sauce for his home use.
Oh, wait a second.
For home use.
Home use?
All right, you got me. Louis?
No.
Okay. Hey, Peter.
Yes.
How many times have me and JR been there to antagonize you?
A million times, probably.
1 million?
1 million.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a big number.
I've been antagonized a lot, yes.
Yeah.
Now, how many guys make your hot sauce that'll blow your head off?
Don?
Yeah, that's it.
How are you, my friend?
Wow.
Good,
Yes.
man, good.
He makes a habanero sauce that is awesome. I put it in my ribs, yes. A
Very good. That's
couple
hot.
dashes, kick it up a notch. I need some. I haven't had it for a while. I'm out.
I'll make sure you get a bottle.
All right, man. I'll be looking for that.
All right, you keep up the good work.
All right.
'Cause you do a lot of good stuff for people out there that nobody knows their names, but you take care of it.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, man. I'll be looking for that hot sauce.
All right, adios.
All right, man.
Amazing.
He is a gentleman, worked at AG. Good guy.
Yeah, good call.
Used to be a member. Doesn't drink anymore, but still brings me hot sauce once in a while.
That's fine.
Now you get another batch coming.
So back to the Manchsterdam beer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, we got to decide on a recipe. You know, that's
Well,
what
you're
I
the
do.
brewmaster.
That's what I do, but you got to tell me what you want to do. So
Just want a picture of me, T, and Joel on the label.
I don't know if that'll ever sell. that will be. I don't know if that's going to be a winner or not. But we got to come up with a recipe. The beers you guys drink,
We're already winners.
You know, it's going to have to be like a nothing beer, like very very light.
Kind of a mixture between Stella, Bud Light, and rum and Coke.
Which is, you know what I'm actually doing? I've been working on it for the last couple of weeks. I've been having my brewers work on it, and it's crazy and it's stupid. And any brewer out there is gonna slap me.
You might like it.
I'm doing a root beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
That beer that's selling like crazy. So I mean, it's not that hard to do. You just add root beer extract, sugar, and figure out vanilla. Kind of play with the recipe a little bit. We did one today. It tasted pretty good. I mean, so I can.
Joel likes wine coolers.
But brewers as a brewer,
Bartlett and James.
that's like
You mean
sacrilegious.
you mean
Yeah.
that's
But
You mean-
know it's going to
But
sell.
it's selling. They're selling. Sam Adams is coming out with that one now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because of this one's been selling so
Oh,
much.
my gosh.
Yeah, commercial beers.
No, we
I hate to
can't.
do something like commercial beers. I hate it because that's not what we are.
Well, we don't want to be there.
maybe you can open the high five again if you sell it. Would you
I'd
do
rather
that?
Shoot myself in the foot.
No, you would never do anything
Oh, I
like
lost. They took me. I put $1 million in that building, and they took it from me.
You're next tonight on Amsterdam. Get a caller.
That's a good
that. The great $1 million robbery.
Hey, this is directed to Peter
Yes,
Telge.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Just what a pleasure to see a good old-fashioned American success story. I see some of his beers in Hannaford now, and I see him up in Sully's up in Pembroke or whatever. And I've been a big fan ever since he opened up the place, back in the '80s. So just congratulations, keep doing the good work.
Something that you just made it all worthwhile, and that's what I love to hear. I really appreciate that more than you know. I just wish you'd buy my beer sometime and tell people to look for it and buy it. That's all I can ask for. Thank you so much.
All right, take care, bud.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, caller.
Where does one get a Stark Brewing Company golf shirt like that?
That's Stark Brewing Company.
Oh, you
which
sell
is
those?
Hello.
which is Millie's Tavern.
Right.
All right. We went through that last time, but I'll explain it again. Millie's Tavern is my brewery, my brew pub. We're distributing our beer now, and in order to distribute it and not have a conflict of interest with especially a lot of local places, they don't want to have another tavern's beer in their bar, but they don't mind have a brewing company's beer in their bar. So we're distributing under Stark Brewing Company, and look for really big things happening with us. I mean, I have some really, really big news. I don't even want to share it tonight because
No.
Why not?
it's huge.
No,
Why?
Take your
Huge.
time.
Why wouldn't you
He's
want to
not
break
ready.
it on the air
It's
here?
huge. It's
He's
huge.
not ready.
What do you
That's
mean, T?
why.
Why are you trying to discourage him?
Because he's not ready.
It's huge, but
It's
there's going to be really big
huge, but
things
he's not
happening
ready.
on 500 Commercial Street. The city is going to be, I think, very, very proud and excited. I'll be another one of the first in the States, which I was one of the first in the States to open a brewery. I'll be another one of the first in the States doing what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be really cool. people.
It has nothing to put with your brother Greg on a spiff.
No.
Okay, that's good.
You
That's
really
my
do.
brother. I love him. Mark's my brother. I love him. You know.
Now, this announcement is.
But Greg will taste
going to
better
be
than Mark.
before the
Can I come
summer
back on in
or
December
the
and
fall?
announce it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, of course you can.
Because it's huge, and it's a great thing. It's really cool, and you guys are gonna laugh at it, and you're gonna go, oh my God, really? But it's great, and really big things are happening, and it's gonna be under Stark Brewing Company name.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
You
Can we
probably
guess?
do.
Can I guess?
You can
Are
get
you?
You
you
can
got-
get
that's
your
gonna be a-
brains out. He's not going to tell you. He already leaked out a root beer thing. Okay, that's enough. He's going to leak.
All right.
I'm sure.
I'd like to go back to the.
I was thinking it was like a tightrope walk between two mill buildings across the river.
No, that's the Linguinis. That's the Linguini family.
We
They
walking
do
on
that.
Linguini?
He's the one. Yeah, isn't that the family that went for the? They did Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that was
And then
pretty cool.
the Linguinis. The Linguinis.
I don't think it's
What are
linguini,
they?
but
The Niagara
What's the
Falls
name of
guy
it?
had a chain attached to him.
he
though.
did not.
He did.
If he had a
Oh, if he
chain
fell, he-
attached to him, he would have fell.
No, he had.
There was
he
a
had, he
rope
had-
on to the wire in case he fell.
No, it's on his leg. It's almost like it looks like a handcuff thing. And yeah, you're right. It's
I'm
on
not
his
sure
back
about
and it
It
handcuffs.
may have saved his life.
That Chris
He made
Angel
it.
would never do that. I'll tell you right now.
But can we talk about the Brewfest?
Well, we just did for
No,
33
there's
minutes.
a lot to talk about with that.
What is there? What is there?
Well,
Let's
first
talk
of all,
about the race at TI Fitness.
That's one of the things I want
and-
to talk about.
Well, that's what I
Here
want
we
to
go.
talk
You've
about.
had
So you're in luck.
Christine and Sarah in here. I mean, great people. They're running a 3 and 6 mile race prior to the Brewfest. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know,
Great. And that
look at we need
what
volunteers
is
for
for?
that to stand on some street corners. If anybody has some time, they would just stand, help us out. Sarah Ann sent me a request today. Would they be able to get into the Brewfest if they volunteer? And I'm going to work on that. So the answer is definitely maybe.
Just jump the fence.
You're going to have security guards like these, you two.
Jump the fence. That's what to say. Just
This-
jump the
what
fence
I'm trying to
right
make
now.
Bill
this-
Berry will be providing security.
To the
Oh,
rescue!
Bill
Bill
Berry
Berry to the rescue! Go, Bill Berry, go!
We like that song, Peter.
I should have got drunk. But no,
Why would you?
no, I was just saying.
Yeah, we're just laughing.
No, but besides the road race, we have a ton of great musicians coming, playing all day, and we have the drum and bagpipes coming.
Oh, that's always great.
Yeah, Bob Friedis set me up. He's awesome.
Friedis is awesome.
I love him.
Great
He's
guy.
a great guy.
Great guy, yeah.
And they're
Joe
coming-
likes to play the bagpipes.
Oh, that's a different bagpipe. But these guys are great. The Manchester Police Department, great guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
them all. They're really good, and
Yeah,
they come
they're all
in.
great.
You
They
know,
are.
it's great because they come in and they just get the crowd energized. and it's
Because they play so great, too.
Oh, they're awesome.
And then
Last
bang,
year-
they hit it, too.
Last year, they were coming in as I was going out.
Oh, you should have stayed. But they're awesome. You know, and the musicians and the road race and 150 different beers and, you know, all the money going to charity. And, you know, it's just, it's a win-win.
Now, this is at Merrimack Arms?
No, it's at Arms Park.
Okay, let's get
Oh.
back to the race.
Oh, Lions Park.
It's a 3K or a 6K?
3 mile or 6
3 mile or 6 mile?
3 mile or 6 mile.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
Christine
Lions
and
Park is a
and
one-
Sarah for
Yes.
TI Event Services. So you got a ton of people involved. You got New Horizons. You got TI Event Services and racing.
New Horizons.
That's what I said in town
Yes.
Manchester.
In town Manchester's helping out. Sarah Beaudry's awesome, and their people have been promoting. They'll be
I'd love
down
to have
there.
Sarah Beaudry on the show.
Sarah's awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah,
This is a good night.
I
Sarah
follow
and
her
Jeff
on
are awesome.
Facebook.
And Ali Beaudry is my friend, and Jeff are
Allie's
awesome.
awesome.
And, you know, Billy,
Jeff
they're
is
awesome.
a nut.
They're all awesome.
The parents are fantastic,
And Diane,
too.
Diane's
The Boom Boom!
Diane was my favorite teacher.
Oh, yeah, Boom Boom Bodie. She was so much
Oh.
fun.
What's her name, T?
It was
Diane,
Boom Boom Bodie.
it was Diane Booth when I had her.
Yeah, her booth.
And
Yeah.
she was my favorite teacher.
Oh, yeah.
I
Really?
loved her to death.
Well, yeah, because she had
I ended up,
positive energy.
dating half of her was cheerleaders, and you know,
Sure.
she was the
Yeah,
cheerleader
she was
coach.
she was the cheerleader
I
coach
used to hang
back
out,
then.
and you know, just,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were all my friends, and
Yeah.
still are my friends,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
And Diane's still one of my best friends.
Oh, yeah,
Love her
Diane's
to death.
awesome. Her,
See, in
her
my
husband's
grade,
great, too.
We were just talking about the TI Fitness. In my grade, I graduated. Christine Kuchar was the cheerleader.
Coach?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no.
she, I don't know. She wasn't a coach. She was
was
like
a
the head
captain.
cheerleader.
Captain.
though, or
Yeah,
something.
captain, yeah.
The captain.
That's when they won the state. They won the states then. Class L then.
What
Yeah.
states and what?
Cheerleading.
Central?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
See, I go back. Jane Trentolito.
Oh
was
yeah,
captain.
Trunty. Oh yeah.
She was a phys ed teacher with T when I was
Jane
there.
Jane and they're all my. I used to. That was when I was like a sophomore, and they were seniors, and I used to hang out with them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
I know,
Mr.
it's
T and
right.
Mrs.
Yeah.
T.
That's right. Yeah, and I never got a chance to do her because there's only 4 in the neighborhood.
What are you talking
about? When I was a teenager, so I had to wait till I was in school, and I still get a chance. She's still, Jane, I know you're still fighting me off, but I love you.
Did you ever say?
Jane's awesome.
Yeah.
Jane's. I mean,
Oh yeah, she's done that.
everyone
She's
at
still
Chili's
around in
were all
Match,
my
right?
friends.
Oh yeah, why not? Why
She's
not?
still
Remember
around in Match.
Bethel Blank and
of course, she's
Cindy and all
Give her a
those.
shout out.
Oh yeah.
And Brenda Quiet, Donald
Is that
Plant.
Jack's
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
No.
Great,
So listen.
great crew,
Yeah.
great crew.
So we got the
Unbelievable.
Summerfest happening Saturday, July 25th, down at Arms Park, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
12 o'clock post time.
150 beers, road race.
When the race starts at 11, you can register, I believe.
Online, RaceWire. It's 3 and 6 mile
Yeah,
racewire.com.
we're gonna throw it out there tomorrow on
Yeah.
the Manchsterdam thing.
It's a $30 fee.
Yeah.
40 for the VIP.
Yeah.
And
And
just
free
like
for
last
us?
VIP, you get parking right next to
just
us.
like
you
last
know,
year.
yeah.
Is it free for us,
There it is
Peter?
right there.
Peter, do we get in free?
I'll
Me
work
and
on
Moose
that.
and
I'll
T?
work on that. Yes, I'll work on that.
I'll be gone.
I have
What do you
to-
mean you have to work on
I
it?
have to work on it.
Why do
See,
you have to work on it?
Because I had
All
to.
you have to do is be
I
at the
I had
gate
to recuse
when we
myself
come in.
from this festival as far as
Exactly.
because
If I wear my bright green shirt
I'm
from
on,
last year,
I'm
will
on
I
the
get
board
in?
of New Horizons. I'm also on the board of the Granite State Brewers Association, so they thought it would be a conflict if I made decisions.
Oh my God!
So they had me recuse myself as far as
I lived
making
in
any
Man. I could
decisions.
slither into that.
So I'm
place.
doing a lot of the work, got all the licensing, got all the approvals, got all the fencing, got everything.
I volunteer
But
for the
I
TI.
am-
I'm gonna
That's all you
I'm
gotta
gonna
do.
stand on a corner.
There
I
you
love
go.
that.
Then I'll get you in.
Now
I'm
you're
in.
talking.
Then I'll get you in.
I already have a shirt.
Volunteer.
I'm in.
All right.
Volunteer.
So
You need
Christine
to volunteer
Kuchelewis
because you'll
and
get
Sarian,
votes.
Can we
got a
hold
couple
up
volunteers.
Joe Elber, Alderman Ward 12
I don't
signs?
see why not.
But he's going to paint it on his head anyways.
No, I'll put it on your
He's gonna
forehead.
say,
It's
vote
okay.
for me,
We
Ward
advertise.
12.
I think
on
you
that.
should put a little stencil there and get a tan,
Yeah.
and it would be like right there for
Forever.
Yeah. No,
We
but
we're designing his signs today for Ward 12, and they're going to be like no signs you've ever seen. They're
I
in
should hope so.
calligraphy.
See, and I hope they use Roman numerals.
And also, and also the signs are in 3D.
Oh, but can I just say, if you're in Manchester, a lot of people know the craft beer industry is exploding, and it's great stuff right now. If you want a chance to try all of New Hampshire's great craft beers,
Right.
come down that day. Come down.
Don't be shy. That's right.
It's a great event, and remember, your
Will you
money.
be selling pretzel necklaces this year?
There's a dozen. I didn't even get into. There's a chicken wing contest going on with over
Wing
a
Fest.
dozen restaurants, and the pint's going to be there. I'm going to be there. There's a
It's a
dozen.
competition, correct?
Yeah, and we got some
Tasting.
celebrity
Not-
judges.
Not,
We got-
how many you have to eat.
we
It's
got
how you
some people
like them.
Wait a second here. Wait a second. Did you,
you want-
just say
would
you
you-
had celebrity judges?
Would you like to be a celebrity judge of the chicken wing contest? Because
I would.
I think
would.
they maybe could use a few others. They've got Mayor Gatsis, and they got a couple other people.
I would
Well,
love
he's
to.
had a few chicken wings.
I'm in.
Yeah, can you count us 3 in?
I will work on that. I will talk to Marty to see how many judges she has and see how many judges she can get. If you
Well,
guys do the
it's-
volunteering for the race and then become chicken judges,
Well,
I think
it's the
that'll be-
least you could do. We just covered your Summerfest for the whole
I
1
think
hour.
I will push that big time.
Man,
I think you guys should be chicken wing.
I would
judges.
love it. We would
So
love it.
basically, there's about a dozen restaurants going to be there. There's ice cream places, 3 ice cream places, a
That's
pizza
awesome.
place.
Nice.
I think Kevin Casey's coming with is with some barbecued stuff and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of good food.
I'm telling you, for us that were there last year, no joke, it was a good time.
It was.
It was.
It was a great time.
You really.
It's a
it really-
monster time.
It really
Monster.
was a good time.
Everybody that left that festival said this was the best festival I've ever been to. This was an awesome event between the vendors, the brewers, the customers, the bands. Everybody just thought it was an awesome event, and hopefully this will be better. My goal this year is to at least to raise the same amount of money as last year for New Horizons, which is the $11,000. We spent a little bit more. There's a lot of advertising going on ZID and on Vinny stations.
good.
They're helping us out.
Yeah.
So we spent some money on some directors and some advertising and Brian Michael from Spectrum Magazine has helped out a tremendous amount. He got that banner. There's a banner across Elm Street. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes.
How great
There's
is
a banner
that?
across Elm
How
Street.
great
Brian
is
Michael
that?
donated.
That's
and,
fantastic.
we got some yard signs going up. If anybody is interested or would be willing to put up a yard sign, you can contact me at Millie's and I'll get you one.
I'll definitely come by and get
Would you?
some.
That'd be
Yeah.
great. So
Really?
there's a yard sign. Those things you stick in the.
Yeah,
in the-
I need
T
3.
has a Patrick Arnold sign already in his yard.
So it's just for the
But I
next.
can put
Today's what, the 15th. So it's the next 10 days. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And they're coming out tomorrow, and they'll be at my place. And
I can come. I'll come to you.
like I said, great event, good food, good beer, good music. There's a whole bunch of good musicians too. And you know who's playing?
Hallie Beaudry.
No, she's not playing this
We
year.
got a call. Hi, you're next tonight in Amsterdam.
You get cut off.
You're on the air, man.
Yeah, caller.
I could be the ultimate judge for everything that's going on. I played basketball against Mark Telge.
So he probably kicked your butt then.
Yeah, John Tibbetts. I remember Cindy Tibbetts very well.
Cindy is a beautiful girl.
I coached Central for a long time.
Central what?
I taught at West High School. I played basketball at Central.
Who is this guy?
What did you coach at Central?
I could be the ultimate judge of all these guys because I know. And Don Tibbetts wrote a letter to me when I lost the state tournament in 1962.
Don Tibbetts was a young kid then.
Maybe you're getting confused with his
Oh,
dad.
his father.
Oh, man.
Your father.
He wrote a letter to me when I lost the state tournament in 1962.
Who'd you play for?
You're that old?
62. Who'd you play for? West?
No, West never won. In
No,
Just
Bradley
say who
won.
you are, man.
Bradley won.
West didn't win till the 70s.
Bradley won 62, 63, 64.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
3 years in a row. That was the years my brother was there.
So that had to be. He wrote. My father wrote him something.
Yeah, I remember your dad.
Yeah, because he was still broadcasting the games
Right.
at that time on GIR.
Who did
So, listen. let's
Thanks
just
for calling.
Yeah, thanks for calling. We got the Beer Festival and the Wing Showdown, and thanks for coming. Let's talk about Joel's big announcement last week. And it looks like you filed on Monday morning when everyone else did.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah, well, I was
Alderman
down-
Ward 12.
I saw it.
Is that crazy?
Hi, you're next tonight on Amsterdam.
No, Cal should remember because his brother won it in 63, 64. They were undefeated.
3 years.
I played with basketball with Charlie Bonnebaugh.
Oh, Central, the shot. Chuck the shot.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
Matty
Chuck the
Bozak?
shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I went on and coached with Terry Finnegan and Dickie Kennedy.
The Fly.
And all these guys.
Are you a
back in
Horan?
72, and Donnie Masick was playing.
Donnie Masick.
Wow, who went on
Memorial,
to,
yeah.
No, Masick was Central. Remember
He
he
played
went.
for Memorial, and then he went on.
No, he left. Masick played because then he left when he graduated. Remember, he played football too.
That was before my time.
Yeah, he played football too, and
Yeah.
then he went to BC, and then he
went to
he was a center for San Diego
Chargers, right.
Yeah, and he is a millionaire
Is he
because because he has 62 car washes in California.
Really?
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So, listen, Moose, tell us about what you did Monday morning.
I don't know
Yeah,
who that
Monday
guy is,
morning
though.
I
this
filed
out,
for Alderman of Ward 12. I was there at 8:05.
There he is.
And,
8:05.
He was there.
Not 8:06.
Yeah,
8:05.
Why'd you wait so long?
8:05. Yeah,
Yeah,
got
was a
there
real
and-
pick.
Because the English muffins took longer to toast.
Oh, that's a good
you
picture.
go.
That's a
a good
great
one.
shot.
Yeah.
The alien.
Hey, pencil neck geek.
GT, phone home. What the?
No,
What happened?
Freddie Blassie, you pencil neck geek.
Wow, look
What do you
at
think you're
that,
doing? What do you think you're doing?
My kids would call that the
All right,
pet.
let
There you go.
him talk, though, because I think he wants to talk about it. So
There we go. See, John Eric O'Neill.
Let's give Moose a minute here.
So everything else. Hey, if there's people out there in Ward 12, I would appreciate your support for me.
Or just everybody out there. You have a Facebook page, Joel Elber for Alderman in Ward 12.
Yeah, and it's out there. if you want to send, if you just want to call me, I'll be coming out with cards. Like Peter said earlier, I got some new signs coming up.
You want to put one on your lawn, right?
I am. So we got a lot of events coming up, and we're going to have some fun with this.
And what's the number thing on your platform that you want the people to know that you're behind, Moose?
Well, first of all, up in Ward 12, about that solar energy right near the dump. So right now, that's a big deal up there, in Ward 12, what's going on. Also, throughout the city, you got to remember that there's still very high crime out there, Don. There's the big drug problem out there. Education. Why, if families leave in Manchester? Why? It's a big city. Why can't we have the best of the school teachers here and pay them well?
Love that. I love that.
It's true.
And also, I want to. I'm a big supporter of the firefighters and the police department unions, and I'm all for you guys out there. And,
they work hard, man.
And those guys mean a lot to me because, like Peter said, that their life is on the line 24/7, 7 days a week.
What was up with those fire engines not being able to go to that fire the other
Now,
day?
did you see that in the,
I
in
saw
the
that.
newspaper?
That freaks me out.
So on Bay Street, there was a fire at
Yeah.
a very old, big,
And the
big,
closest
beautiful
fire
home.
engines
A half a block away from
No,
Webster
they're right on
Street.
Webster
weren't
Street.
manned.
But Somerville Street responded
Right.
first because they had that
See, I have a lot of
apparatus.
firefighter friends, and that makes me mad. That
It
they're
does.
not-
Me, my
on
grandfather
Bay
was a
No,
firefighter.
I have tons of firefighter friends. They're all
so do
great
I.
guys,
Yeah.
and
It just didn't make sense to me.
Why are
And
we
then it
cutting
went
cutting there and giving
to-
other?
If that apparatus or whatever they needed was at Webster Street, they could have hit that fire.
Quicker.
I don't know.
So many funds that are being
It's weird stuff going on.
weird stuff.
Hi, you're next tonight on Amsterdam.
Time for a change.
Time for a change.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, caller.
Dude, why do you keep calling? Just what's up?
Yeah, I just want to mention about Joel mentioning about the education in the city of Manchester.
That's
He's
good.
absolutely right.
Yeah, why?
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Why
Thanks,
can't
Paul.
we just be the best of the best? We should
should
be.
be. We
And
should
that's
be.
what. It's definitely time for a
It
change.
Stinks. I got an 8 and a 10-year-old, and we're in the South End, and my wife is president of the Central Pride Foundation. I went to Central. I'm a big Central person.
Same here.
I got to
I mean,
tell
I'm
you
not-
something. I don't think I can send my kid to Central.
I'll tell you
If you're
what.
in Londonderry, you're going to get my kid, and my kid is one of my
Because
kids.
it's inner city.
I just
My
got done
daughter-
telling you something about
Right
my
there.
kids.
Inner city.
We had all-star teams. My kids are all-stars in every sport. I mean, and they're great in school. My teachers love them. These are the type of kids you want in Manchester. And these are the type of kids you're losing to
Right.
outside schools. You're losing them because of this. You're losing the good kids.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you know what? If things don't change in the
The
next
schools should be better
I've been
equipped.
saying
6
that
years.
since 1976, and it's never changed, and it's terrible.
Hey, I was in '77. It wasn't bad then.
No, I listen. I went.
I
I'm going to
just
That's
tell
when
you.
it started to go down. though, right after I
talking-
left.
No, I mean the way the city treats the
Treats the
teachers.
teachers.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
That's what it is.
I agree.
They,
my
they-
kid's
we're
classroom,
A second citizen.
Green Acres
It's
lost a
crapola.
teacher. They're now replacing him for fifth grade,
Imagine
which
that.
means my kid is going to be in a classroom of like 50 kids next year.
There's a big problem at
50
North.
kids!
I believe
10-year-olds, 11-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
You can't handle that. I don't know
Nope.
if any of you deal with kids. I coach them all the time.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I got 12, 13,
Right.
either
It's hard to handle a
basketball,
bunch of
football,
kids.
baseball.
Kidding me? Go on.
It's difficult. You can't put 35, 40 kids
No.
in a classroom.
in a class. No.
It
No.
just and this is what why aren't they replacing this teacher? Because they're cutting the stupid budget.
And I can't stand
Kills me.
when the debate happens and I see it online and social media. Oh, well, teachers only work 180 days. That's BS because they work all year round.
They work
half
all-
the teachers, not more than half, probably all the.
Well, you're not getting paid for
99%
the
of
whole
the
year,
teachers.
anyways. You're getting paid for the 180 days. Okay,
You get a
So
check.
over
You get
it,
a
for
check
crying
in
out loud.
June.
Yeah, in the
You
summer
get
you get paid.
you get a check in June, T.
Everyone gets a check in June.
No, but
Okay.
when school's over, don't you get a summer check?
yeah, but they're
No,
only making
no. The city of Manchester made teachers take their check so that it's spread out over a whole year now.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have a chance to have the money you should have while you're working.
What does the teacher
They-
make? If I'm a 22-year-old kid out of wherever, and I have a teaching degree, what am I going to make? 20? Is it even $30,000 a year?
Probably 28.
28 out of start.
Right,
25.
Right. So that's not. I mean,
unlike me, who started in 1973, I made $7,400. I had to get a second job right away because I could not support my family. I was married. I had a kid. $7,400 didn't do it. I had my entire
you opened
career.
skateboard center.
I mean, yeah. Well, that was one of the jobs. Yeah. And then that didn't,
all the teachers, waitresses,
every
bartenders.
That's right. Every
they work
teacher.
other
My
jobs.
biggest thing with
Terrible.
teachers is the way how, and I think I've said it on every show for the past few weeks, how the government is trying to tell teachers how to teach. And it's like, every
stupidest
teacher
thing
is
in the world.
different.
These test
Every
that's
teacher
crazy.
is different. He's different than this teacher or you or me. Like, and he had his own way, and
Well,
there's
they
a bunch
have
of
new
teachers
tests.
out there like that.
They have this new testing that's just crazy.
It-
Crazy.
Stupid. Bush.
The kids don't even wanna
leave
take
no
them.
kid behind.
And-
What do you mean leave no kid behind? What do you think? Every kid's great? Every
they
kid
put
is
fourth
different.
graders in like 3 days of testing.
Yeah.
They test for like 6-8 hours a day.
Yeah, it's
for
ridiculous.
3
I
days.
remember doing it when it started, and I would sit there. I was so bored. I wouldn't even read the things, and I would just fill out
Oh
dots.
my God.
Because I didn't care.
I can't even imagine doing that myself. I would be crazy.
Oh,
Just
I
like,
unloaded
look,
my
fill in
gun
the
so I would
dot.
shoot myself.
I would be crazy. I mean, I did well on the SATs, but I even thought that was crazy.
Oh,
But I did well on them. But I mean,
I had
it's
trouble
just,
with that because I was upset that day.
but it's just crazy. Putting fourth year graders in this testing, I just, and my sister, who's a teacher, says this is crazy. This is nuts. I mean, she tells me they're
No,
making us do things that.
Yeah.
that are
But
just-
that's why Manchester needs to stand up. And as you said, for the things that the city needs, fire, police,
Services.
services, all the
Education.
services, education. I don't have the money. Baloney. Get the taxes from these losers that your big corporations, Walmart, the mall, whatever, all these big stores that are here, why ain't they paying the taxes? Why don't you check
Politicians.
that out for crying out loud?
No, it's a mess. We could talk about this for forever,
days.
and
Days
it's
and
just
days.
going to upset us. So let's.
Let's move on. And
Amazing, though.
Say once
And,
again, the Summerfest. It's
Summerfest.
gonna be fantastic.
July
coming up.
25th. Go to the website, Granite State Brewers Association. Go to that website. You can buy tickets online. Get your tickets early. There's a lot of great things happening. Sign up for the road race. Fun road race. You go to drink beer. Get to drink beer after the road race. We need some volunteers for the road race.
I'm in. Remember,
Those guys are in.
And don't forget the big
If
wing
anybody
showdown.
still wants to be a sponsor, it's not too late. It's
Never too late, right.
Minimal money can help sponsor this event. We can get you on board for next year. We can get you on this sponsorship on this festival. Good event. Craft beer is crazy growing, and there's a lot of great things. Remember, these guys are all hardworking, and I consider myself an artist, and it's
Artiste.
it's a craft. And these
It
people are doing
comes with a
craft
craft.
beers, and this is New Hampshire brewed, New Hampshire passionately brewed with their own hands.
Yeah.
Make great beer. This isn't drinking domestic beer out of 1,000-barrel tanks. A lot of these brewers are nano breweries drinking. They're doing 2-barrel batches. They're putting
Yeah,
their whole
check out the
Please.
taste because it's fantastic.
well, it's a hot thing.
Right,
right
it's a
now.
great
But
tons of
opportunity.
great beers. Tons.
Great opportunity.
different
tons.
recipes.
Yeah.
So-
And it's all to support a great cause.
Yeah.
New Horizons.
Yeah.
If any of you have never been there, please go to New Horizons. Check them out.
Oh yeah,
And bring your
volunteer.
can.
Volunteer.
And bring a can.
Charlie
You know
will give
what?
you.
That's a great. You know what? I never thought of that.
Bring a can.
Bring some food.
If you call
bring
Charlie,
it.
he'll give you a tour.
Yeah,
He'll personally
absolutely.
give you a tour of the whole place.
If you want to
It's
come
his
down to the
schedule.
Brew Festival, bring a tour. Bring a can. I will give you a tour of my brewery personally.
I'm going to bring you one of those cans of nothing.
The cans of nothing. Isn't that a song? But
Real
no.
quick,
Yeah.
before we go, thanks again, Peter, for coming on
Thank you
again.
so
And
much
you
for
do
having me.
you do a lot of stuff for the city, New Horizons, and all these things. I mean, Wounded Warrior Project.
Can I
mean,
mention one more quick thing?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Central High School, class
you.
of '85, class reunion Saturday night at Millie's.
Yeah, I'll be
Closed
by.
closed event though, correct?
No, it's
No.
open event. Open event.
Open to the public?
Yeah, it's open. It's $10 cover charge. The kitchen is open. Buy your own food.
What if you go in the back door where people smoke butts out of in that alley?
Well,
Can we slither in over there real quick?
But we do a lot of reunions down in Millie's. Tons and tons
You
of
do.
reunions, tons of parties.
Paul Cormier is going to be the
Paul
DJ.
Cormier, I think, is going to be DJing. Yeah.
And he's a class of '85.
So
which
class
is cool.
of '85, Central High School.
I'll be there after 9.
Yeah, well, it starts at 7:30.
Yeah.
And I heard it goes all night because you
It
guys are
does.
closed on Sunday.
We are closing on Sunday just for that reason.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
too
awesome.
funny. We have to say get well.
Soon.
No, who's in charge of Hump Day?
Oh.
Camel. She's had a little bronchitis, so we're saying get well.
Oh, Camel.
Get well, Camel. Out there.
I'd like to say hi to
watches
the
all
boys
the
at
time.
Panucci's on Hanover Street. Chucky K back in Sarasota. So good for him. His son Brandon running the show.
Hi,
Say hi to
Michelle.
the boys at the Pint. Scotty's at Pappy's. Davion Club.
Yep. Mrs.
And
McNally, we saw
Millie's
you today.
Tavern. Millie's Tavern.
Millie's,
Absolutely.
go on.
Yep, that was
Come on.
Yeah, Millie's. They're watching tonight.
and McGavi's.
Bobby.
All right.
There and everything else.
Let me. Don't worry, John. Eric, take it easy. Take it easy, John.
We still got 2.5 minutes.
Don't worry about that clock. Yeah, don't worry about that.
The talk
Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget, like the Manchsterdam Show on Facebook. We do a bunch of stuff on there that you don't see on the show. Joel Elber for Alderman, Ward 12. He has his a Facebook page if you want to check that out. T has his website. Just Don T. Tibbetts at Facebook. And Millie's has
And don't
like
forget,
Millie's
yes.
on Facebook.
Millie's
And
or
don't
Stark
forget-
Brewing Company or Summerfest. Come on down.
Summerfest, remember that. That's going to work out all right. We appreciate you guys watching.
Remember, Manchester, it's time for change. So think when you're going to vote this September in the primary. Thank you so much.